Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a short, hopefully a short haul for Lake Providence Lodge. This is actually a new vendor to me. They aren't a new vendor. They've been around for a while, and I've seen them on different hauls that people have done, and I just know that they've been around for a while. But it's the first time that I'm ordering from them, and first off, their box got here it was packaged very nicely with lots of tissue paper, and nothing came damaged, and it came with this nice card where, she put a nice little note there, which is always thoughtful, and I always really like that detail when vendors make a little handwritten note. They also included their business card, and the owner's name is Karen. And I got, these scent shots, and they came packaged in these little bags here with these cute little denim ties, which kind of ties into their whole, lodge sort of thing. And I'm gonna go through the sample first. This is a huge sample, first of all. I've never gotten a sample from a vendor that was this big. But this is in the scent Hot Bath, which Hot Bath is it's supposed to be a clean, feminine scent, and it's a blend of another scent that they have called Lovely Grace with kind of a fresh powdery scent. And yeah, this is really nice. I do get that powder, but it's not an overpowering powder. It's a really nice sort of light, fresh perfume. I'm trying to think if I can pick up which kind, but it's a really clean scent. This would be great in a bathroom or bedroom. This is really nice, and I could cut this probably in 2 or 3 pieces and get some nice melts out of that. So it's always appreciated when vendors give samples, but that's just a very generous sample size. So let's move on to the actual ones that I picked out. So Lilac is the first scent shot that I got, and I believe these are like 2-ounce scent shots. I can't remember. So yeah, this smells just like a lilac bush. I used to live in a house where we had a lilac tree or bush, I guess, and every time kind of in the spring when it would bloom, you just kind of get that, like we would walk out the door and get that nice hit of fresh lilac. And this is exactly what it's white, so there's not much to show you guys, but this smells exactly like kind of just when it's first starting to bloom. So really pretty. And it's not too heavy on the floral. Maybe that'll come out more. I'm gonna let these cure for a little bit, but maybe that'll come out more once it's cured or once it's melted. But it's not too heavy on the floral. The next one I got was Lovely Grace, and this is what Hot Bath was mixed with. Was this scent? And Lovely Grace is, it says, a duplication of a famous actress's fragrance. Although it smells like another fancy line shower gel and lotion. So it's supposed to be fresh and clean and floral. And these are, I haven't smelled these at all, guys, so this is gonna truly be first impression here. But this is nice. I'm trying to think, I don't think it smells like Amazing Grace from Philosophy. And you guys have to excuse my daughters in the background there, making some noise. But yeah, this, it's nice. It's a little perfumey, but it's a light perfume, and it kind of reminds me of that Hot Bath, but less powdery. So this again would be a really nice one to melt in the bedroom. It's very feminine, so my husband probably will not be crazy about this one, but I really like this. And then I also got Vintage Vanilla, and Vintage Vanilla is a rich, sweet vanilla blended with well-worn leather. All right, and this one actually is a little bit more, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a little bit more cream rather than white. But this is nice. I get that vanilla right off the bat, but then it's followed really closely with the leather. So this is this is a really nice one. I could see me melting this more in the fall and winter, just because it's kind of got that warmth from sort of that richer vanilla and the leather, but this is really nice. It's different than your typical vanillas that can sometimes be really sweet. Like I think, Vanilla Bean Noel, and those are like really sort of sweet. This is a little bit more mature of a vanilla scent. That leather just adds a really nice dimension to it and gives it a more complex note there. Okay, next I got is 4 four-poster bed. And four-poster bed is supposed to be a feminine, sultry, sweet scent. It's a blend of spun sugar and warm amber. Ooh, I get that amber right off the bat. I don't get a lot of sugar, but that amber's really nice. It's a little bit, I could see this being one that would be a great unisex type scent that, you know, guys and girls would like just equally. This would be a great, like, kind of just to melt in the family room, or if you know you're having company over, this would be a really nice one to melt. I like that. All right, the next one I got is chamomile lavender, and chamomile lavender is just, you know, chamomile and lavender, not much to describe there. But yeah, I get, this is more of an herbal lavender, and I get the lavender, the herbal lavender the most. Chamomile to me is always just a very light scent. Yeah, chamomile is always just a really light scent, but mixed with that lavender, I think the chamomile kind of tones down the herbal, you know, the herbal note of the lavender, of this lavender. So this is nice. This would be a good springtime one, or one to like do in the evening, like a nice bedtime melt. This would be perfect for that. All right, and then I also got Pure Sweetness. And Pure Sweetness on the site, it just said a sweet, clean, fresh scent, very girly, slightly powdery, and sugary floral. So, you know, that is one thing I noticed on this site. It was hard to kind of pick out some of these scents where it wasn't self-explanatory, because a lot of them just said, you know, like fresh and clean and floral. Well, you know, that can kind of cover or apply to a lot of different blends. So I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to get with this one. So let's see. Okay, I definitely get it's more powdery to me than sugary. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. All right, yeah, I get the powder the most. It's kind of a baby powder mixed with like a little bit of, there's a little bit of sweetness there, but it's not, I would say definitely it's like a sweet, not sweet, but it's like a clean powder. Yeah, I mean, this isn't my favorite one. I'm not too into powdery blends. This would be good though for a bedroom. I might melt this in my daughter's rooms to give it like that fresh and like clean bedroom type of a smell. So this is okay. It's not my favorite because I don't tend to go for powdery blends too often. And I should have, that's probably just my fault for picking that one up because it does say powdery, but you know, whatever, to each his own. Heirloom Rose is the next one, and this is a rich, deep, earthy rose, a fresh, clean scent. Ooh, I like this. I always like rose blends. Rose jam is my favorite, like one of my favorite scents out there. This is not a rose jam. This is definitely more of a true authentic rose. Almost like, you know, you've cut some roses off of the rose bush, and like if you take the petals and kind of like tear them or crush them, you know, you get that like that burst of rose, fresh rose kind of just wafting up. Like that's what I get with this. This is really, you know, it's not like a patchouli earthy. So sometimes when it says like earthy, I always think like patchouli, and I don't like patchouli. But this is really just, to me, a very authentic rose scent. It's not, I don't really think it's too old lady-ish, but this is really nice. Like this is perfect, I think, for the spring. I will melt this, you know, throughout the house or in my bedroom, but this is really nice. Next, I got Tobacco Rose. So she had several different variations of a rose scent, and I wanted to try all of them because I like rose. And Tobacco Rose is dark caramel and bourbon vanilla tobacco blended with our deep and earthy heirloom rose. It's a rich, complex scent. So heirloom rose is what I just smelled. So this is supposed to be like a, you know, like a dark caramel bourbon vanilla mixed with this one. Let's see. I like this. I don't get the rose too much. Let me smell the bottom. I like this a lot. Okay, I do get the rose more on the bottom when I take it out of the cup. But this, yeah, I get the rose on the bottom, and then I get, you know, kind of that vanilla tobacco. It's a sweet tobacco. And you get kind of that caramel note in there. And yeah, I really like this one. This is a nice one. This is definitely more complex of a rose scent than I'm used to, but I really like this. I think this is good. And I think that's one that'll work for you know, if you're having company over, or, you know, I think men would like it just as much. So I like that one. And then lastly, I got rose preserves, and rose preserves is syrupy sweet rose jam. Like I just said, rose jam is my favorite. And I'm sorry, my kids are being like super loud in the next room. Hey, shh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is rose jam. This smells just like rose jam. There must just be like a fragrance oil out there that's just rose jam that a bunch of vendors just get, because this smells very similar to other vendors that I get. They're rose jam, but I like this. It's not as strong smelling it in the scent cup, scent shot, as other rose jams that I smell on first cold sniff. But I think that this is one that, again, with some cure time, and once I melt it, you're going to be able to smell that a lot more. So, okay guys, that was my haul. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Sorry for the loud kids. It's a Saturday. They are being loud and obnoxious. If you're a parent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You ask them to be quiet, and they aren't. Anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a few other hauls that I have. So if you subscribe, you'll catch those when I upload them. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye.